the codes strategically. We have to read the code strategically. What are the different points of a topic? What are the answer? What is the complete answer? To the point answer. It is very necessary. If you give the point, to the point answer, you will get good marks also, and having the satisfaction that I have given, I written something good. So now, from the previous one, the extravagant code, now we are going to have the old regime. What do you mean by old regime? Old regime, something which is earlier than 1789. So what were the things which were earlier to the 1789? That is the institutions and society. Society and institutions before the 1789 is called the old regime. So you can write down society and institutions before 1789 is the old regime. What do you mean by regime? Regime means ruling. Regime means ruling by some monarch, by some ruler. Understand what is the ruler? Ruler means the administrator of a place, the king of a place. It can be the king of the place also. The ruler is those who rule the country or place or kingdom is called the ruler. Now coming to the feudal privileges. Feudal privileges. What do you mean by feudal? What do you mean by feudal? Feudal is like a zamindar. It is called in India. Feudal is like a zamindar in India, as it is called. In the European countries, it is called the feudal. Landlord, having its own fortress, is a small army, and occupying the land of a village, and having the people doing for the feudal, doing the work for the feudal, and the people, the services of the people is known as the serfdom. What is the name given to the services? Serfdom. जिसे हम what is called in India बंधुआ मजदूर. बंधुआ मजदूर because people are landless and they have to be serve the master without any saying, without any condition. Understand? So feudal privilege. What do you mean by privileges? Special rights. What are the special rights? Nowadays, the special rights of transportation, the special rights of the living, the communication is provided to the member of parliaments, ministers, chief ministers. These are the privileges. You have seen the car having the red light, blue light. Have you seen that?
Yes.
So these are the privileges. The flag in the capital given to the MLA as the state capital, and in the central capital to the MPs. It is the privileges. The policeman is given to them. It is the privileges. Understand? But it is of a short time. It is for the 5 years. Because the MP is elected for the 5 years. Privileges given to the 5 years. MLAs are elected for the 5 years. These are the privileges given for the 5 years. But certain privileges is also given to the civil servant, bureaucrats. What are those privileges? Nowadays, car is provided, travel is provided, Bangalore is provided. There is a judge outside this school. Have you seen that?
Yes.
He is provided the government Bangalore, car, servant, many things are there. But on the basis of the salary, government salary. Government has provided. This is the privileges. Understand? Likewise, in the earlier days, they are the
Low battery, sir.
feudal privileges. They are the feudal privileges. That means that they have the special rights for certain things. What are those privileges? I am going to write down here. That is the feudal dues enjoyed by nobles. Yeah, this is the feudal dues enjoyed by the nobles. What do you mean by dues? Dues, the amount which is not paid, the amount which is
Not paid.
not paid and yet to be paid, yet to be paid. So how this amount is to be paid to the feudal is given when peasants had to render services to the lord. Peasants had to render services to the lord. Lord means feudal. Lord means feudal. How to work in the house? And to work in field. And to serve in the army. In the army or to participate in building the roads. Because why this is so? Because at that time there was no too much development. So the privileges given to the such type of ruling class is of this nature. Nowadays, privileges of the car, transportation, privileges of residing, residence, safety and security, drinking water, and security guards. All are given because of the amenities present today. Amenities, you understand amenities? सुविधाएं जो, so these are the amenities which is given to the privileged society today. Because there is a development, there is a technical development. Therefore, such type of special rights or privileges are given to the people. But at that time, such type of privileges given to the privileges. Now coming to the subsistence crisis. How many of you can come to understand the subsistence crisis? What is the subsistence crisis? Anyone? Yes? Very good. I think I have protect. Survive. Because of the various measures taken by the Louis XVI, there were a scarcity of the financial condition, financial position of in the country. There is scarcity of the food also, and the peasants were not able to cope with such situation. Now various reasons are given here to tell you what are those reasons that lead to subsistence crisis. Now coming to the subsistence crisis. An extreme situation where the basic means of the livelihood are endangered. You have read it in the class 8 also. Have you read about it? In the class 8 chapter Geography Agriculture. Subsistence farming. Commercial farming and subsistence farming. And the commercial farming are different types. Subsistence farming and intensive subsistence farming, zooming cultivation and another is the nomadic herding. You have read about it. Yes. Now coming to the subsistence crisis, what are the different regions for the subsistence crisis in the France at that time, Louis XVI? Subsistence crisis in France. Is it clear to all of you? Subsistence crisis. All of you. Please tell me the subsistence crisis. Here it is written. अब बताइए what is the subsistence crisis? Yes, हाँ. Just written here. I'm not able to say. An extreme situation means an extreme situation where the basic needs of the livelihood. What is the livelihood? The things which are very necessary, very essential for living means food, clothing, shelter, water. These are the basic needs. I am not talking about education here. Not talking about the health, being a one more like a Pahलवान person. Not. Basic needs of the Livelihood means कि a person can not live without those commodities. That is the basic thing. Understand? Essential commodities. Essential means one has to eat at any cost. One has to wear at any cost. Understand? And a home. Home is necessary for everyone. Without home, one cannot protect oneself from the climatic conditions. One cannot protect from the climatic conditions. Therefore, the home is also necessary. Home is also necessary to save you from the heat, rainy season, cold season. So it's very important. I have told you already 6 things. Food, clothing, shelter, education, health, and employment. But I am not here. I am taking only 3 things: food, clothing, and shelter. So these are the basic needs. They are very very basic to the person. So there is a lack of this thing in the France at the time of the Louis XVI. What are those population of France increases reasons? So this is the subsequent why it is so. The causes of the subsistence crisis in France. So you have write down also the causes. Population of France increases. पहला क्या है? What is the first one? Population of the France increased. Population of France increased. Second one, and the supply of the grains became less. So the supply of the grains became less. Then okay, that's all right. Increase, you can write. Then not it is. You just making your own statement, sentences after reading the book. That the book is explaining you. You have understood. Now you are writing. Okay, increase. I have understood what you want to say. I have understood. I am now writing the population of France increased. Yes, I have no controversy over the NCERT book. I have accepted. So increase means I have accepted. And the supply of the grains of the grains were less. What does it indicate? Although the production was going on, although the production of the grains means crops that yield the grains, wheat, maize, understand, rice, these are the cereals, understand, these are the cereals, and the supply of they were just being produced in the country, but the population has increased. What will happen? The grains are in a limited position and the population increased. What will happen? Demand is given, supply is given as such, and demand is increased. Their condition is what? Supply is not decreased here. Supply remains constant. Understand 3 conditions. One is decreasing, one is constant, and one is increasing. Understand? But what happens here? This is the constant position, this is the increasing position, and this is the decreasing position. So the supply is here. Understand? But the population is increased. If you say it is a population, मान लीजिए कि it is here, it is a population, it is equals feeding. But the population is increased here, and it is not increased. This is the point of the grain. This is the point of the population. population remain as such. Population remain as such. But the grain production remain as such, but the population is increased. Yeah, it is a topic of the economics actually. So आपको बस you have to learn this key population is increased and the supply remains in the earlier position it was. In the earlier position. For example, you say that कि 1 lakh ton was produced before population increasement, and after the population increase, say from 1 lakh, say 10 lakh to 20 lakh, say to 10 lakh to 20 lakh, for example. So what will happen if 1 lakh is just in a position to feed the 10 lakh people? Now that the same 1 lakh will have to be eaten by the 20 lakh people. Understand that? But the 1 lakh is remain constant here. Understand? Are you understanding not? 1 lakh remains to be constant here. कि जितना प्रोड्यूस हो रहा था वो उतना ही प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, लेकिन आबादी बढ़ गई है. So that there will be scarcity for the newer ones. जो नए पैदा हुए उसके लिए तो परेशानी होगी. They will be in trouble. They will be in the trouble. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि सप्लाई घट गई, सप्लाई चल रही है, सप्लाई कांस्टेंट बनी हुई है, सप्लाई हो रहा है. There is a constant supply of the grain, but the population increase was there, and therefore the price of the bread was increased. And therefore the price of the bread was increased. Understand? The wages did not keep pace with the price rise. What will happen? The price of the commodity is increased, but the wages